The Canadian government has pledged $15 million to Prince Harry's Invictus Games. Hooray, Prince Harry! For the year 2025. Now, members of the squad, do you see the blessings that are coming towards Prince Harry? Every single thing that he touches prospers, and those indeed are blessings. Now, as we know, the Invictus Games are returning to Canada in 2025. And now, ahead of the Games return for 2025, the Canadian government, along with the government of British Columbia, will be pledging $15 million to support the events. And Prince Harry, who launched the Games in 2014, first announced on April 22nd that the 2025 Games will be held in Vancouver and Whistler. And the Invictus Games are coming to Canada for the first ever winter hybrid games, hashtag Invictus Games 2025. And I cannot wait for these games. I think it's going to be incredible because as we now can clearly see, the games indeed are evolving. And we can see that, members of the squad. I think that by far, as this games keeps on progressing, it keeps on getting better and better. And thank you to every single person who is a part of this Invictus Games. Those who have donated funds to support wounded veterans. I love Canada for what it's doing for their veterans. It just shows the utmost respect that they have for the veteran community. Now, so they will follow the 2023 Invictus Games, which will take place in Dusseldorf, Germany. So members of the squad, guess what? We shall also be seeing Prince Harry next year in Dusseldorf, Germany. And I think it's also going to be very, very much incredible. Now, as we know, that Harry and Meghan made their first official appearance together as a couple back at the Invictus Games in Toronto in 2017. So now that they'll be going back to in 2025 together also to the Invictus Games hybrid, I just can't wait. I just can't wait. I think it's going to be incredible, members of the squad. It's going to be absolutely incredible. Now, British Columbia is also special to the pair, as that's where they first relocated to before stepping down as senior members of the royal family in March 2020. The two spent time in Victoria, located on Vancouver Island, just a short ferry trip or seaplane ride from Vancouver. Now, members of the squad, I think that this moment which Prince Harry and Meghan spent their time in Victoria during that time when Harry and Meghan just escaped abuse and went to stay in Canada. And I remember that picture of Prince Harry holding Archie while they were in Canada with Meghan. I think that's a moment whereby Harry and Meghan said that, hey, look, we don't deserve to take abuse in the UK. We deserve much better. Life isn't just about surviving, it's about thriving. And they saw real happiness far away from what they were accustomed to back in the UK. And I believe that this was the point, the moment where they said, enough is enough. It is time to leave. And they made the decision to pack up and make the decision to leave. That they were stepping down as senior members of the royal family after a torrent of racist abuse from the tabloids. Now, members of the squad, why do I keep repeating and saying Harry and Meghan have endured so much abuse from the tabloids? Because, first of all, the tabloids don't talk about it. They don't talk about it. They're like acting like we did nothing. See no evil, speak no evil. They know what they did to Harry and Meghan. And that's why every single moment I get, I have to remind people what they went through. It's important to remind every single person exactly what Prince Harry and Meghan both have gone through together as a couple. Now, I love Prince Harry and Meghan. They're a fantastic couple. I admire them so much. I love them so much. They're a fantastic couple. They bring so much joy to people around them. And just by being a fan, I'm proud to support Prince Harry and Meghan. And to see what they have gone through at the hands of the tabloids and the farm, and for them escaping. And even now, to this day, they're still being targeted. These people, they want to cover up what they did to Prince Harry and Meghan. They want to cover it up. And we cannot allow them to cover it up. We cannot allow them to cover up what they did to Prince Harry and Meghan. We cannot, because that's what they're trying to do. They are trying to rewrite history, and we must not let them. You'll never ever find a tabloid repeating or showcasing the racist abuse that Meghan endured in their articles or when they're on TV. You're never going to find that. You'll see them hurling racial abuse, but it's like they'll pretend that, no, that wasn't racism. When clearly, every single thing that they've done to Meghan, the insults, the straight out of Compton articles, the exotic DNA article that they wrote about Meghan, all of them just clearly shows that they were being openly racist towards Meghan. And they're never ever going to, go and confess what they did. They're not gonna just say, hey, look, we racially abused Meghan and that's why she had to leave. They won't say that, to put that into particular, to put that, into perspective and make you understand better. They're not gonna just openly say, we racially abused Meghan and she left. No. As a matter of fact, to this day, they are denying the racism they inflicted on Meghan. As a matter of fact, even I heard from Camilla Tomin is a liar, who said that, hey, look, did Meghan experience, xenophobia? Yes. But racism, I didn't really see it. I mean, I saw that case, but, you saw a case of racism, but you're saying, no, she didn't experience it. That xenophobia is, not much worse than, racism. Is that what she was trying to say? That's exactly what she said, that, she did experience xenophobia, but, I didn't see racism. Okay, maybe just one case. That's not right. Both of them are evil. Xenophobia, racism, it's evil. It's cruelty. It's cruelty. And that's what they did to Meghan. That's what they did to Meghan. And let us keep reminding them, because what they're trying to do is rewrite history. Don't let them rewrite history. We must not let them rewrite history, because we know they will. Think about what's happening right now, for instance, with Prince Harry fighting for security in the UK to protect his wife and children. We were told that Princess Diana denied security from the Met Police and the UK, that she denied the security. And now with what's happening to Harry and Meghan, it makes us rethink if Princess Diana really did she really deny security from the Met Police, or was it taken away from her? And eventually she lost her life. Because members of the squad, they are trying to rewrite history. And we must not let them. We see what's happening right now. And the royal family, what they do is just they repeat history. They repeat history. If you're careful, you'll see them, what they're trying to do just to repeat history. And we must not let them. They got away with it the last time with Princess Diana. We must not let them do the same thing to Meghan. We must not let them. Now let me just go back to the Invictus Games. Now, members of the squad. So, Prince Harry has chosen the country to host the first ever Winter Hybrid Games, to be held on February 6th to 17th in 2025. The games will incorporate winter adaptive sports, in addition to some of the core sports from previous Invictus Games. And I think it's been incredible. Now, as Invictus continues to adapt and evolve, I am extremely excited to announce that the Invictus Games Foundation has selected Canada to host the first ever Winter Hybrid Games in 2025. Harry said in a statement ahead of Friday's closing ceremony of the Invictus Games in The Hague, Netherlands. The Invictus Games in Vancouver, Whistler 2025 will offer a global platform to expand the range and profile of winter adaptive sports. With deep respect, I'm also pleased to share that the Games in Canada will be held in partnership with the First Nations in the spirit of truth and reconciliation with Indigenous communities. I talked about this before, that I like Prince Harry's diplomacy. And we can see the royal family are trying to copy Prince Harry by trying to attach themselves to, reach out to the indigenous communities after Harry did the same thing, after Harry actually did it first. And now we see Prince Charles. But for Prince Charles, it didn't go so well. Now, as he was making a speech, actually, he was reproached and told, hey, look, tell your mother, the queen, to apologize for what she did to us. And Prince Charles, with that face of his, was like, what just happened? Remaining silent about an apology. That's just how the royal family is. Members of the squad, they know the atrocities that they committed. They know what they did. And members of the squad, when you're used to committing so much injustice, you become, you believe that you can get away with it. Don't let us not allow the royal family to think that they can get away with what they're currently trying to do to Harry and Meghan. We must not let them think that they can get away with it. So, members of the squad, as I continue, Justin Trudeau, the Prime Minister of Canada, said this: I'm excited that Canada will host the 2025 Invictus Games. In partnership with the True Patriot Love Foundation, we look forward to welcoming competitors to beautiful British Columbia, where their athleticism, drive, and competitive spirit will be on full display in the first ever Winter Invictus Games. Canadians look forward to welcoming you once again. Now, members of the squad, before Meghan even met Prince Harry, she sat at the same table with the Prime Minister of Canada. Do you see why I love and admire Meghan? She was never ever new to this. She was just being true to this. And Meghan once said, if a table is not, created for you, then you must make that table yourself. And Meghan has done every single thing in her power to advocate for female and women empowerment. And since before, she was already trying to help others. In the UN, speaking to the Prime Minister of Canada, Justin Trudeau, long before she even met Prince Harry. Meghan had a life, a self-made millionaire worth an estimated $5 million before marriage, living in her own home, paying her own bills. Nobody paid her bills for her. She paid her own bills. She lived her own life, making $50,000 an episode, traveling the world, her own website blog, The TIG, where she commented on, different topics, where she was traveling in Italy. That's what she did in life. So this attempt by the royal family to smear her name, do you know why it keeps on failing? Because people exactly see people who with critical thinking skills that can think on their own without being influenced by the tabloids, without believing what the tabloids tell them, can clearly see what this woman has been through and can see exactly who she is. And Meghan has always been a good person with a remarkable, beautiful, amazing heart. And I love and I respect and admire this fantastic woman. And long may she and Prince Harry continue to be blessed. Now, members of the squad, also, I want to thank Canada for also promoting the Invictus Games, for what they're doing currently. I think they're doing a remarkable job. And I say thank you to Canada for what they're doing. Thank you for what you're doing for wounded veterans. And thank you so much for committing $15 million to Prince Harry's Invictus Games. What Prince Harry has been able to do that touches and impacts on the lives of people from all across the world through the Invictus Games veterans, what he's been able to do is quite remarkable. And long may he be blessed. Truly, Prince Harry is indeed Princess Diana's true son. And indeed, we love him. We love him. Now, members of the squad, as I've said, everything that Prince Harry touches turns to gold. Every single project he touches, it prospers. Those are blessings. Blessings to Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex. An amazing father to Archie and Diana. And an amazing husband to Meghan, Duchess of Sussex. Prince Harry, we see you. Prince Harry and Meghan, we see you. The world sees you. The Success Squad, we all see you. And we support you so, so much with so much love. Long may you always be blessed. And thank you so, so much for everything that you do to make this world a better place. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. And members of the squad, as I've told you as I end this podcast, don't let people scrub what they did to Meghan. Don't let the tabloids rewrite what they did to Meghan, because that's what they're trying to do right now. They won't go on national TV and say, hey, look, we were racially abusive towards Meghan so much. We racially abused her and harassed her on national TV every single day to the point that she left the UK. We drove her to contemplate taking her own life. They won't go on national TV and say that. They won't. They'll never ever do that. They'll come up with different excuses. I've been hearing them say, hey, look, but Meghan wanted fame, but Harry, they wanted the spotlight and all that crap that the tabloids have been spewing. They'll do everything in their power to rewrite history, and we must not let them. We must not let them. And that's why in every single podcast, I have to mention what they did to Meghan. I have to make it perfectly clear, because they are trying to scrap that. They are trying to scrap that. They were xenophobic towards Meghan. They were racist towards Meghan. All of them are evil. None is lesser than the other. All of them, evil is evil. Xenophobia, racism, all of them are evil. And they were all that and so much more to Meghan, Duchess of Sussex. They drove her to the point of wanting to take her own life. And we must not let them, I repeat, we must not let them scrap that. Do not allow it. Do not allow it, members of the squad. Shout it down to the rooftops what they did to Meghan. Shout to the rooftops what they did to Meghan. Make them remember. They'll reject what they did, but you would have told them that the world sees what they did. You would have told them that the world sees what they did, because right now they think that they can just rewrite history, which is what they're doing right now, members of the squad. And do not let them. We've even seen them trying to erase Harry from, Meghan and his children, Archie and Diana, his mixed race wife and children, whom the tabloids loathe because they are mixed race. They can't control their racism. We've seen that. We've seen people commenting and saying that, tabloids, carnival so-called experts, commenting and saying that, hey, look, there was hope that Harry would come back alone without his mixed race wife and child and children. We've seen that. But apparently, we are very much not a racist family. That's what it is. And I'm glad that Harry and Meghan packed up and left. They experienced toxicity. They experienced abuse. They experienced racism. And Harry and Meghan have already been shown by the tabloids what to expect in the UK. And every single time I hear, hey, look, Harry and Meghan are now coming back to the royal fold. They may be coming back to the royal fold. That's what abusers want you to do. That's what abusers want you to do. And that's why I'm hoping that even when Harry and Meghan come to the Queen's Jubilee, they leave just as soon as possible. As soon as they can. And no tablet catches a picture of Harry and Meghan with the kids. They don't get that money shot that they so desperately want. They want that so badly. They want the money shot so badly. And Harry and Meghan, I sincerely hope that they don't give them that pleasure. Because abusive people will always be abusive. Toxic will always be toxic. And I'm glad that Harry and Meghan are keeping the distance far away from toxic people and removing them from their lives. You should not be forced to speak to people who are toxic. As I end this podcast, value your mental health. Protect your mental health. Keep it safe. Because the tabloid goal is to destroy Harry and Meghan. They have not achieved that yet. But every day they keep going after them. They keep going after them time and time again. Members of the squad, don't let them succeed. Don't let them succeed. Remind them what they did to Harry and Meghan. Because they think that people will just forget what they did. There may not have been Twitter during the days of Diana. or YouTube or any other social media sites. But today we have all of that. And we have the power to make our voices heard. Even though these, sites encourage, hate speech, some of them for hateful profit, but still, members of the squad, we must make our voices heard. Don't let the royal family get away with what they did to Harry and Meghan. Don't let them scrub the racism towards Meghan, which is what they intend on doing. With that and so much more, stay tuned to our next video. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button for daily and consistent content, keyword daily and consistent. And stay tuned to our next video. Love your family always and forever. And God bless each and every single one of you. Hello, members of Zesco Family TV. First of all, I want to say thank you for all your support that you give us to our channel. We don't take it for granted that you support this channel. I want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts for lending out your support and fighting against injustices, supporting Prince Harry and Meghan, showing them love. Love will always triumph over evil, and for that I say thank you. Good will always prevail over bad. Thank you so much for all your support. Thank you so much for joining this community, this amazing community of Zesco Family TV. I love you so much, family, from the bottom of my heart, and I wish you all the best. May you have a great day, and I hope that you enjoyed this video and learned a lot of things. With that and so much more, stay tuned to our next video. Leave a comment below, like and subscribe. Love you, family, always and forever. Sayonara.